First of all, I want to apologize for being late. I don't know if this was already presented in an earlier report, but I too also want to extend my deep appreciation and thanks to the people of Oakland for your support for Measure L. Let me just say just a couple of things about this. 2 years ago, there was an election for a measure called Measure N. It was a parcel tax measure. I believe would raise about $10 million a year for teacher compensation and for, I believe, for charter schools. And that measure was a measure of the state administrator, state superintendent. At that time, for various reasons, that measure did not earn the support of both the voters, nor did it earn the support of this board and of our labor partners in this district, or by the Oakland Tribune, or by a whole bevy of local elected officials here. The challenge after the election, the challenge was, where do we go forward in the aftermath of that defeat? In the ensuing 18 months, this district hacked out quite a bit of money or expenditures to move towards a balanced budget and move to a system and an environment and a management practice in this district where we are spending the money equal to the money that we receive, so that we do not cause the kind of ongoing turmoil in the forms of layoffs and program cuts that have occurred in the last 10 years as a result of this district's overspending. Having said that, despite those cuts, we have pretty good class sizes on the average in this district compared to other districts. We have a lot of schools and a lot of school environments, and I think Director London talked about how Lincoln is a large school with a little over 600 students, but that is in fact a relatively small school in other districts here in the Bay Area and California. Given all that, this board, this superintendent has been committed to providing a compensation level, not just to our teachers, but to all school employees at a level that begins to both move us up to the average in the Bay Area, but also basically folks are not getting paid enough. We are also looking at measures that compensation practices that could help to incentivize, if you will, or to help to prevent the loss of promising teachers and other school employees during their first 5 years of service here in this district. We crafted something called Measure L. I believe that measure was far better than the previous measure because it included all employees at a school site. All of those school employees make for a great learning environment or a bad learning environment for all kids in school. And it was also a measure that would, if successful, generate twice as much money than the previous one. We, in the end, earned the support of virtually every elected official from state, county, and local, the Oakland Tribune, the Chamber of Commerce, the League of Women Voters, and we are 800 votes short. The election has not been, the results have not been certified, but I don't anticipate that there are any more ballots that'll push us over the top. But 800, less than 1 percentage point out of over 106,000 ballots that were or votes that were cast for Measure L. I think it's a monumental achievement in this economic time period, and yet at the same time, there's no cigar at the end of the day. And I So I just want to just conclude saying thank you very much, people of Oakland. I also wanted to request of our board president and my colleagues that we recognize the folks in the Yes on L committee who did a tremendous amount of work in championing the cause of education here for Oakland Public Schools. And we are still, I believe, this board, this superintendent is still deeply committed to making things happen for, or doing the right thing around compensation for all of our school employees and making sure that we've got great teachers and great employees in every single school and every single classroom.
Thank you.